You've been lied to about rest. Society has sold you an idea that, resting is weakness, that slowing down means you're losing. But the truth, the most dangerous people you've seen online, aren't the ones who grind non-stop. They're the ones who know how to sharpen their swords. Because rest, the real rest, isn't escape, it's the edge. When you rest well, you return sharper, colder, calmer. And that's what makes you unstoppable. The trap of numbing. Most people don't rest. They sedate. You finish work and open TikTok, Netflix, DoorDash, and call it unwinding. But that's not rest. That's your brain pulling emergency brake because you won't stop voluntarily. And that's what I call the numbing loop. The cycle of fake recovery. You scroll, snack, and half listening to some podcast to make you feel better. But you wake up more tired, more fogged up, and more disconnected. And then you go punish yourself for being lazy when all you did was to survive the overstimulation. And that's the modern trap. We confuse distractions with some kind of recovery. We think pausing means falling behind. So we burn ourselves into static. So let me say this clearly. Numbing doesn't recharge you. It drains you. Why real rest feels wrong. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Real rest feels awkward at first. Silence feels like guilt. Stillness feels like failure. Because you've been conditioned to only feel productive when you are in movement, when you're in motion. But rest is not opposite of work. It's an amplifier of it. Think of the woodcutter story. Two men compete to chop down a tree. One keeps swinging nonstop. The other stops every hour to sharpen its axe. And guess who wins? The one who rested well. Don't get me wrong, the guy who keeps at it will get the tree down, but he'll be more tired, he'll be more exhausted, he won't be able to do 2 trees, he won't be able to come back tomorrow. And on the other hand, the guy who rested well, sharpened his axe, cut the tree faster, he can do 2 more, he can do 3 more, he's not exhausted, he'll come back tomorrow and the day after that. And that's not softness, that's strategy. You're not tired because you're weak. You're tired because you haven't been strategic with your energy. Stay with me because in next minute, I show you the exact system I use to rest intentionally without losing my edge. But first, let's address why this all even matters. And that takes me to the cost of low quality rest. When you never shut down properly, your brain never reboots. That's why you forget simple things. Why your anxiety spikes at night. Why no amount of coffee fixes the fog. Low quality rest keeps you in this survival mode. And guess what? Survival mode doesn't build empires. It just prevents collapses. You think you're working hard, but really, you're just spinning a dull blade aimlessly. Just faster than the guy with the sharpened axe. Sure, it does the job in days, which can be done in 2 hours. And guess what? The duller your mind gets, the louder your distractions have to become just for you to feel alive. And that's exactly why you chase dopamine hits. Not because you're weak, but because you are unrecovered. And if you're still watching this, hit like and subscribe. It helps this message reach more people trying to rebuild just like you. And it tells the algorithm this kind of structured content matters. Now let's get practical. How to reset intentionally. Intentional rest is built like a system, a machine, not reactions. Not only when you're burned out, oh, now we go rest. It's proactive, not emergency based. And here's the framework I follow. Step 1, silence before stimulus. 15 minutes in the morning. No phone, no music, just breathing stillness. You don't earn rest. You start from it. Step number 2, screen off, mind on. Eat lunch without scrolling. Let your thoughts wander. And that's how your creative mind reconnects in the stillness, in the thoughts that wander. Step number 3, phone cutoff rule. Power down at 8 p.m. You'll be shocked how your nervous system resets when you stop feeding it continuous noise. Step number 4, micro disconnection. Go for a walk without the podcast, without the music, without the tunes. Sit in your car alone, doing nothing for 5 minutes before heading to home. Let boredom detox your brain. That's dopamine detoxing for your life. Step number 5, last but not least, boundary phrases. You need to start to learn how to say, I am not available right now. You don't owe an essay. Protecting your peace doesn't need permission. If your friend tells you to come out and let's go to a bar or something, you don't have to explain. You don't have to come up with a reason. Oh, you can't because, should I tell him my mom won't let me go? Or should I tell him my girlfriend won't let me go? No, you don't have to say. Just say you're not available. You can't. You don't need a reason. You don't need to come up with some kind of excuses for everything. If you can't, you can't. Leave it at that. And that's real rest. Deliberate, guilt-free, protected. When you start resting intentionally, something changes. Something shifts. You stop feeling behind. You stop chasing every notification. You start making decisions slower, but smarter. People will think you're detached. You're not. You're just collected. The rested version of you, he's dangerous because he's not reacting anymore. He is responding. A tired man works hard. A rested man builds systems. And if this hits you, this is your sign to build your systems, your rhythm, not around endless work, but around sustainable clarity. And that's exactly what I teach in the Reset Kit. A full system to rebuild your structure, your energy, and focus from the ground up. Built for the people trying to take their control back, not just more hype. The link is down below. So rest well, sharpen your blade, and then come back swinging. Because this right here, this is my comeback, and this can be yours too. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.